can't remember everything. I'm so sorry. Lakeland Flying Tigers, July 24th. We still have time to maybe squeeze in if you haven't squeezed in. It is $38 a person. We get a suite. You can also sit outside. All you can eat during the game. That includes burgers, dogs, and I'm not sure what else. Munchies, that kind of stuff. So, and I haven't, so, we may want to ride together maybe as a week out. I might reach out by signal and say, hey, anybody want to ride together, blah, blah, blah. We can do that because there's more folks other than just us. I know that Nick and his wife are going from Ambucks. Cliff and his wife, Cliff's the one that puts the signs out for us. They're going. I don't know if anybody else is going. Okay. And then there's some folks from the park. Somebody stopped me Monday when I was doing a yard. Aren't you the RC guy? Where do we do the baseball game? I said, go to the activity office. They'll get you taken care of.
Still, they got to join the RC club first.
Yeah. We did add Gary Riley.
Yeah.
Okay, officially, I don't think Tom didn't tell me that he invited him on Signal, but I gave Tom the info, so I think I did. So anyway, so Gary's in. I try to keep him in the loop on at least text messages. Who else? I try to keep Richard Sneed in the loop. I know he was supposed to get he probably has his car now. So anyway, that's that. There was a work day in July. Had it on my phone. I'm sorry, I don't remember. We got the trailer sanded. I got to push Chris to get the kind of paint we got to get so we can get it painted, because we still have to do the borders and do the repairs on the borders and that type of thing. So that's that. Heroes Raceway is Sunday, August 9th. It's I'm pretty sure it's a 10:30 a.m. start. If you don't want to go, that's fine. I want to go. They do run NASCAR, and they run the Formula One cars, which I really want to see, which are probably like our buggy, like a buggy, just with a Formula One body, probably. But I want to see those. So I'm going. I'll post stuff, and if you want to go with me, that's great. It is a much more. You think I'm crazy with the road race course? Theirs is a true road race course. And then, like I say, I kind of want to go see the airplanes. There's a pretty big club down in Mulberry, and they're having a fly-in on August 22nd. As that gets closer, I'll just kind of remind us, because we'll have another meeting about that. Work day, sometime in August. I had it scheduled, but there again, I have to look at that. Then we come back to racing. Patriots Pride RC race, Saturday, September 5th. That is Labor Day weekend, but that's our first race. And then we race 2 weeks after that. Go ahead.
No.
Oh.
I just said can't make it.
You can't make it.
Oh, yes, I
You turd. All right. Let's see. Couple things. So we have ordered, and I'll pass this around so you can see it. We've ordered these signs for the general public. We're not going. You won't see in my emails anymore anything about signing the waiver. We're putting these signs up. And we also ordered 1,000 business cards, which was only like $38, to pass out to folks as well. So they know that, but one of the complaints or feedback that I got was, we don't come because we don't want to sign the waiver. So Chris helped me, and I apologize. I looked at we looked closely at the user agreement. Doesn't say we have to have a waiver. It does say we have to notify the spectators and participants. So as racers, drivers, we'll still sign the waiver. Let's just do that. But as long as we've notified them, That's all the user agreement says we gotta do. So there's what and it's a little bigger. I got it just a little bit bigger than the sponsor signs. 18 by 30, okay? Versus,
And how many you gonna be hanging?
I ordered 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and 6 of those, plus 1,000 business cards. I got it on there. It was like $170. So that was good. Gary asked Robin, if you haven't seen, have you seen these, Joe? To make,
I got some.
okay. Have you seen those yet? Okay. Ask Robin to make something so he can pass out, or we can pass out when we see people. So she did a nice job on that. And so you got how many? 100 initially. We got another 100 coming, which I got to pay her for. And then I told her next time we need more, yell at me and we'll get like 500 or something. But that's pretty cool to have those. In Chris and Maya's meeting with Robert and Heather, he said, well, have you got anybody coming outside racing yet? Chris and I like, no. Because I thought, well, didn't think. I know the thing says supposed to be Cypress Lakes residents racing. But he seemed all about it. So, what I've done is 2 things. I have just reached out to villages. They race every Saturday. So having them come on a Saturday probably would not work. But we race on Veterans Day, which is a weekday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. I've invited them to that.
That's the arts and crafts one?
They have to present it and all that kind of stuff. We got to talk about things, try to work out the logistics, but at least the invite's out there. So if they want to join us, they can. And we'll try to work that out, and I'll keep you posted on that. Then, so how was it? I don't know how it came up, but I go to Kathleen Dental. And I had my tooth cleaning, and then I had to have a stupid crown replaced. But anyway, it came up with it's a younger guy, and it came up about the cars, and I was telling him about it. He was all psyched about it. I took him some info about us and stuff like that, so he may want to come at least see us race, if not maybe race with us.
If we can get outsiders in, several of the guys that run at DFD, they'll run their oval track, then they'll go to Warzone because it's asphalt at Ruskin. But they would love to come over here.
Really? Okay. Where do they go? Warzone?
Plant City.
No.
And then Warzone RC in Ruskin.
Really?
Yeah.
How far away is that?
Over an hour.
Oh.
It's an asphalt oval under a building.
Oh.
In the shade.
Nice.
Sarasota.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's between Brandon and Bradenton.
Do you know what days they run?
Saturday.
Saturdays and all that?
Saturdays, gates open at 8, racing starts at 12:30.
Okay.
But
And that's
the
covered.
guys that's local to Plant City, Lakeland that run at DFD would probably come here instead of go there because of the drive.
Interesting.
I've had a couple I talked to when I was over there getting parts, asking about us.
Wow.
Charge more for outsiders?
That might be, yeah, that would be reasonable, I would think. Yeah. Charge them either $7 or $10 a car rather than the $5 that we pay. I think that's a good point.
Would it be like an age limit somehow? Outsiders coming in?
Well, why don't we kind of touch base with Dan and let him know that we might try that, and see if there's any interest there. And then before we just open the floodgates, let's kind of get a group
Do it
in,
slower.
see how it works out. Because
Most of the ones at DFD are, I'm going to say 40 and older. at
Okay.
least.
Yeah,
Okay,
the ones I've talked to were,
not kids.
The ones that actually run
yeah.
are anywhere from 40 and older. You may have one or two that may be,
The younger
30.
ones usually also over there are running the off-road course and not the oval.
Gotcha. They're not interested in the racing per se.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
like the bashing.
Okay. So let's reach out to Dan, I would think, and just kind of see if he can post something for us or say something. And if we can get some names, then maybe we can test drive those guys
Yeah.
before villages. Yes, Joe.
Are we gonna have a limit on the number of people racing, or we're gonna be there all afternoon?
Yeah, you're right about that. Just that, I don't. I
you're
think
going to have
limited
to increase
somehow.
the number of cars in your
Heats, yeah.
Yeah, but you're right, Joe. Because you go to villages, that's an all day.
How long do we have
Right.
the parking lot?
Huh?
How long do we have that? I
We
thought it was like till noon.
well, nobody's pushed us out. Let's put it that way. That I've seen. If we know, like if we do an afternoon race and there's some show coming up, we need to get out. Morning race, they haven't really griped about that.
Okay.
At least so far. But again, I don't want to race because you went with, well, both you guys went to villages.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a long day.
Hey, that's
we,
all right.
we left and they weren't even racing yet. Remember? We watched just the
sit
heats,
around
didn't
and
we?
shoot the bull.
Oh my God, Denny.
We got a hamburger stand here.
We can,
Like an afternoon
I
hour.
can't see why we couldn't run 10, 15 cars in a heat race
Okay, we could.
Yeah.
We could.
if we have enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, would that work both ways? Could we go up to the villages?
Well, we probably could. That's why I reached out to Craig and said, hey, here's what we're thinking. Because then on an off Saturday where we're not running,
Yeah.
then we could go there, possibly. So, and Chris and I were talking about this, and I think Pete was in on the conversation too. If it's a one-time deal, I'd like to try to work out something, and maybe I don't need to try to work out something. But if it's a one-time deal like this may be, have enough transponders that we can loan them to them. I don't know if we can work that out where, if you're gonna run in all four of our divisions, we'll give you two. Where's Judy with an eye?
Can I sneak in?
Yes, you are.
Maybe one. have to swap.
Judy's just now sneaking in late.
We get a picture. There she is.
Hi,
What was that,
guys.
Chris?
Maybe just give them one transponder and they can swap them between cars because you can always run an extension out and just plug it in and have it already placed a mount on your car with double-sided tape.
There you go.
Anything
Okay.
like that. Because I know when I ran at DFD, I just had one transponder.
Right, because there's
Transponders are $120 a piece.
yeah. I shouldn't feel bad about $35, should I?
No.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you get done, you go over there, first thing you do is swap your transponder because
Okay.
you know this class is coming up next.
Gotcha.
And they may not bring 4 different classes of cars or whatever. They may just bring one.
Correct. Well, Craig did ask me in one of the replies, how many cars can we bring? And I said, well, you could race one car in each of our divisions if
Right.
if they wanted to.
Right.
Which I just gave him the 4. They do run the sprint cars without the wings and with some different tire setup that I'll share with you guys that run the sprint cars. And that is
I gotta make a
supposed. Yeah. So just so you know how they do it.
Yeah.
Okay. But they run it without the wing.
How much better with the wing, faster without it.
Okay, you're probably on 2S. Anybody coming in, will they be required to run 2S as well? And
Yes.
Yes.
Different modifications of the car?
They have to stick to their rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just stick, and now, thanks for bringing that up. So, as a club, we voted to make it effective December 31st or January 1st. I'd like to go into the September race with all of us doing it.
Why not?
If you haven't it's no major deal, but I've just posted that to remind everybody. So if I say something about it that Saturday, oh my God, I got 3S. It's okay. But I prefer that we all be 2S if you can by that
Especially if
date.
we're gonna bring outsiders in, we all need to be 2S that's running, because we're telling them 2S.
That is correct. That's what I told the Villages guy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe you could check with the office on all these dates and see if there's anything scheduled.
I already got it. They've been set for a year.
No, but I mean after
After.
ours.
Oh, I got
So
you.
we know what time to quit.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Is there anybody
Are
that doesn't have
are you
2S?
guys gonna wait until like we have a full meeting before you make a decision? Because not a lot of people are here right now because of the, you know,
Decision about what?
about
They can afford
with
to do it.
having the outsiders come in and everything.
We're just talking about it right now. Yeah. So it's not official.
Yeah.
We needed to reach out to some group to see if they'd even be interested.
Yeah.
So the president seemed interested, but he hasn't presented it to his club yet. So once he comes back and says, Steve, I got 3 people that might be interested, or Steve, I got 25 people, then we'll talk more about it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not doing it without everybody saying something. It's just, that's what I was kind of working on.
They know it's $5 for each car.
Yes, that's what I told him, but
Well, it
I
is.
think Joe's right. If they're not a club member, we jack it up a
But you know
little bit.
them, they race 3 cars for $5.
Yeah, I know
Good.
that. Well, I thought they raced for no money.
No, it's $5.
Oh, was it $5?
$5 covered as many
Okay.
cars as you want.
$10 per car,
Yeah, do you,
and then the third one is
I don't know.
5 or
Yeah.
7.
Oh, it reduced.
yeah, it's reduced.
Okay,
After the second one.
after the second one, so you got to pay full go on the first 2.
$20.
Okay, all right.
Run 2 is $20.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. That's cool. Okay.
See that
Um,
place in Ohio having a sprint car?
Okay. Let's see what else I got for you.
Yeah.
I wish it was in
Oh, a
Florida.
little closer. I would try.
Okay, I
See
finally.
that.
Yeah.
Finally have the dates, and I'll do a calendar. Getting our dates for 27 was a pain in the rumpus. I want to complain about it, but I don't think it's a battle to have quite yet, because the problem is we race back to back once, twice. We race back-to-back weekends at least 2 times, if not 3 times. Because this one I don't think I'd updated yet. And I don't like racing back-to-back weekends.
No.
Yeah, but because of the schedules, and Janet said, get me the dates early. I did exactly what she told me.
He did.
She had the dates 2 weeks ahead of everybody else. Then, if you remember right, like the day before the weekend, this email comes out saying, you gotta be here, you gotta turn in the forms Monday morning. It's like, well, crap. Why don't you wait? Why didn't you just tell us Monday morning? So, because I was scheduled to work and I was working, Judy scrambled up there and got it, or people already had crap turned in. It just really irritated me. But we'll go with it as it is. And again, I'll do a calendar like this: race, club meetings, mini motor expo, holiday dinner, that kind of stuff. But I'll get that and have that for you by the next meeting. Okay.
Why do they
So
have planning that early on the weekends? I never see anything going on that they need that parking space for that time. I mean,
trust me,
seriously.
dear.
I mean, if it's in the evening, we're there in the morning. I would go down and say, could you let me know what's going on? That, because they might have had it for the whole day.
It's scheduled.
Yeah. It will.
I have no idea.
For example, it was. Yeah, I think this is right. April. No, I'm not throwing anything at the veterans, but they had their car show.
Okay.
They wouldn't move it. When I found out, that was the last one I was working on.
Yeah.
And she had us back to back, and I said, hey, can we do the 3rd? nope, can't do the 3rd because of this. And then when I found out who it was, I think is it the 3rd or the 10th? Anyway, I asked them if they could flip-flop. Nope, we've already working on it, which they may be, but they were unwilling to change.
Okay.
So,
You already ordered your T-shirts and all that, you know.
and like I say, I get it, but I did exactly what Janet asked me to do because I tried to avoid holidays. I tried to, avoid like the business. She had us racing on Business Expo Day. Can you imagine that?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like we can't race on Business Expo Day. They will kill me. Don Morvick will come shoot me.
Have you got with the new lady yet? Got all those dates? You'll double check, make sure.
Yeah. So that's why it took so. I mean, we just got this settled like 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, how about this new lady? Is she pretty good to work with, or?
Yeah, I haven't worked with her as much as I worked with McKenna.
Yeah.
So, but that's because all the dates were already in, blah blah blah. And once I got them, I sent them back to both her and Jeanette. Hey, these are the dates I got now. Is this right? Because I'm gonna make up my calendar. Yep, that's right. Okay. So far, I've got no complaint about her. I think she does okay. It's just I wish Jeanette would have kind of watched out for us. I don't know that she did, or maybe she wasn't allowed to. I don't know. But
And they need to set up a better system.
Yeah.
Because they made that announcement. I had to rush up there, get in line. There were about 5 or 6 people in front of me, but there were 26 people behind me. And then all she did is, when you got in the room and handed your dates to Jeanette, all she did is add to a pile.
yeah,
She dated it, timed it, Judy delivered it, and there it sat until 3 weeks later, a month later.
yeah. Well,
even if you reserve it, they'll like, I know the chorus, either the chorus, and then there's the, there was another thing that goes on. Oh, the plays.
Present time play.
oh yeah, yeah.
And the chorus people, they book it way ahead. And, you can't have that time because the current time players have it. And they booked it. I mean, can't you look on the thing and say, no, you can't have it? You have to know. So even if you schedule it, you're not guaranteed.
I know. It was believe me, it was frustrating. It was a little more difficult this time around than it was last. Anyway, so I get that to you. One other thing that I got, and that's pretty much it that I got. And how about that? Okay. So I saw that. I've approached John. Don't shoot me. Well, first of all, just a couple of things. Let me back up. A couple cool things for Veterans Day race. We're having the Slinging Dogs food truck. Okay. John's going to do the National Anthem live a cappella, which I really like that. Okay. And then Steve and Kathy are going to sing a patriotic song of some sort as well. That's what we got so far. We're working on some other stuff. But that's just kind of that. But anyway, I approached John after the last show. We did pretty well. Packed the house. The primary complaint everybody had was the show was too long. Other than that, it seemed like everybody enjoyed it. So John initially, because of all the headaches that went into it, didn't want to do anything. I let it sit for, I don't know, a month and a half. Because I reached out to him a while back. And I said, are you sure you don't want to do another show? What are you thinking? I said, well, what happens if we recognize first responders this time rather than the veterans? Oh, yeah. So we are in the planning stages for another show. Okay. Again, it'd be the Ambucks RC Club split. Okay. And again, we're just kind of working on, who to have, what to have, those kinds of things. But we've got a date for that. So that'll be on your calendar too. It's March 21st next year. Yes, ma'am.
I had, somebody had a complaint that it was a patriotic show, and all the patriotic songs were the second half. And if you know, if it was too long, if we did something like that, maybe put the patriotic songs first, because a lot of people were, that's what they were wanting to hear.
Yeah, and a lot of people left after the
Yeah.
intermission. I
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
So John has his instructions: hour and 50 minutes, no intermission, and keep it moving.
Yeah, and keep the
That's-
patriotic songs first, because
That's right.
people were upset
And we
about
still
that.
keep the tickets at $10 because we want it to be affordable. Okay. So it just, and there again, if you know somebody that maybe would like to sing, let us know. If you know of somebody that wants to get involved in some other way, let us know. We welcome anything, and I'll try to keep you up to date on everything. We had a planning meeting with Mick and John and me and Terry and Don and
Sandy.
Sandy, yeah, that's right, Marty and Sandy. So, and that was just general talking about the different ideas. Okay, so that's that. And other than that, unless you got any questions for me,
So John is
Oh.
holding auditions for
no,
Mark.
no. Remember, he's
He's
not
not
gonna.
gonna do that.
No, if somebody's interested, let us know and we'll hook you up with John. If we've got a musical talent that would like to do something, yes, that. We decided that auditions maybe wasn't the best idea.
Oh, okay.
No. Money. You probably want to know about money. 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 There you go. All right. Good news. We, as of June 1st, we had $2,714.53. How about that? Gary Riley paid his member dues of $25. We got the check from Ambucks for the sponsorships that Mick sold for us, $1,410. So our total income was $1,435. Our supplies, Gary, was $40. His business cards. So total expenses, $40. I still had $56.53 in petty cash. I guess he took your postage and your money out of the June. I don't know. I gave it to him. That doesn't seem quite right. But anyway, supposedly right now in the checking account we have $4,149.53.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll give you my receipts today.
Okay. And there again, I've spent a little on the signs. Oh, yeah, here's something else. So my daughter Sierra has taken a job, and it was a real struggle getting flyers out of her because of her new job. I mean, that really irritated me. Anyway, we weren't paying her, so I guess I can't be too picky. But we have agreed for the time being to work with Robin on the flyers, and she will only charge us, which is a really good price, $20 a flyer. I looked online,
$20 a flyer?
$20 a flyer.
One single flyer?
No.
Yeah.
No, yes. If we want Patriots Pride flyer, that's $20 for her to create it and print 20 copies, so we don't have to mess with the office
There you
anymore,
go. Okay.
and give us a digital copy. Okay, so that, because if we were paying someone on the free market, it's $50 to $300 a one-page flyer.
Yeah.
So yeah, and she won't charge me. I gotta keep my adjustments to a minimum, but she won't charge me for making changes on the flyers she's already created. So
Okay,
yeah,
good.
so there you go. So so that's going to be an expense that we hadn't had before, but I thought, can't complain about $20. That's cheap. That's cheap.
And right, we need those.
Yeah, well, I actually have a bunch. She actually went ahead and made them all, but I'm not going to show them all to you. But here's Patriots Pride, which I thought was pretty cool. Not the kind of cars I'm thrilled about, which I've got her changing that. But then Summer's Last Lap, she did that one. That was kind of the test run for us.
Yeah.
and I thought she did a real good job. So, but you should see some of the others that I'm not going to share yet because I want to make some changes. So anyway, I think that's it.
That's it?
Unless,
Well, I just think that should we send a gift card or some little thank you thing for Sierra for all the work that she did do? We did send her a card, an awesome stuff card, and it went in the mail today. But
I'd like to see us do it, but she's my daughter. So I maybe like a $50 gift card to Walmart because school's coming up. She could use something like that. But if you guys think we should do that, we can do that. If you
I
don't,
think we should.
I'm not gonna be mad at you.
she took her time, her talents, she designed all those.
Yeah, from
And I
scratch.
just feel that she should be rewarded.
But her dad volunteered her.
He did.
That sounds,
This wasn't something she went out and solicited.
So yes, that, do we need to vote on it now?
Well, it's up to you guys.
usually other people vote on anything that low.
Well, we don't. But I don't want to just do it.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, a $50 gift card, and like I say, I just kind of thought Walmart, because I'm sure she could use it on her son that's going back to school. If that's okay with you guys, I'll get a $50 gift card with the debit card and give Ron the receipt, and we'll do that.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. Okay. All right. I think. Oh no, I got one more thing.
Well, stop going back to your
Out
desk.
of field.
Okay, well, yeah. All right. Now I'll hold on to that. I'm done. If anybody wants to, now, let me add this. I saw that. So, it rained on us for the race over at Auburndale. So, our rain check gives us either the first race in August or the second race in August. As we get a little closer, we're going to look and try to determine which would be the better race to go to. If anybody wants to join us, here again, I'll try to put it on Signal. That is a very nice little track, and I think it'll be a dang blast. And I know that the hamburgers
Hamburgers are great.
were great. Because there Denny is. He's the only one that ate at the
Underneath the
track.
rain thing.
Yeah, rain pouring down. He's under the overhang and he's eating the burger.
That's all I went over there for. $7 hamburger.
Yep, and then after that, we're all drenched in our car. It was Denny, Peter, me, and Don, right? Don Nichols. We're all drenched. We stop at Steak and Shake on the way back. Oh my God, I thought it was going to snow in there, and we were all freezing our butts off.
She was so wet.
So there you go. Hey, thank you for everything. I can't wait to get back to racing. If you need something, reach out to me. If I'm doing something stupid, reach out to me. If I need to be doing something, reach out to me. And thank you for all your support. Appreciate it.
Okay, now,
Oh.
then